Hi, my name is Brennan Kranz, and today I'll be going over the Kolbe A assessment and cognitive theory, which is one of the more interesting topics that we went over in Cee300, and one that particularly stood out to me. I learned a lot from it, and it helped me gain a lot in my day-to-day thinking as an engineering student. So it is. So we'll just go we'll get a little bit of background information on it initially. The Kolbe A assessment is actually a test that was initially designed, I believe, for professional athletes to figure out the way that people would actually act, and the reason why the way that people will initially act under their own power. And it's premised, the premise of it is based off of the concept that there are three different aspects to the mind. The cognitive aspect of the mind, which is your knowledge. It's about the stuff that you know. It's the information that you have in your mind from previous experience, or it's technical information that you have from school. Any sort of thing that's experience or critical or analytical thinking skills, previous knowledge, memories. All of that will fall under the cognitive aspect of thinking, of the mind. The affective is how you feel, how emotions as well as physical stimuli will make you think or will make your mind react in a certain way. The last one, the one that Kolbe A focuses on, is cognitive aspect of the mind. And cognitive is something that wasn't really discovered much until the researcher that looked into Kolbe A assessments had done a lot of their work. And the cognitive aspect of the mind is how you naturally respond or how you carry out certain things when your mind wants to act upon thoughts or stimuli. The Kolbe A assessment breaks it into a specific scale that we'll go over next. We have four different ones. There's actually over here. We've got the fact finder, which is red, follow through, which is blue, quick start, which is green, and implementer, which is yellow. The fact finder. Now, when you take the test, it'll give you certain numeric scores, and for any of these four different categories, you have subcategories. The top one in any of these larger categories would be a score of 0 to 3. The one in the middle would be a score of 4 to 6, and one of the bottom subcategories within each category would be a score from 7 to 9. Now, in my case, I got 7, which is strategize, 4, which would fall within maintain, 4, which would fall within modify, and 5, which would fall within restore. Now, the interesting thing about this is I guess I would technically constitute as a well-rounded person for the most part, except, of course, for fact finder. When it comes to fact finder, I follow in the bottom subcategory, strategize, which means I'm always looking into the facts before I start something. With follow through, I like to maintain systems. I don't want to just adapt to needing to, change to different circumstances or whatnot. I want to actually really get comfortable in it, but not completely master it, which would be the systemized category. When it comes to quick start, I want to modify systems that already exist. I don't want to just stabilize them. I want to actually modify them to make slight improvements, but I don't want to be the person who just completely goes from just back to the drawing board, brand new, completely scrap the idea. And for the last one, I'm restore 5, meaning I like to keep things in their balance. I don't want to just protect them, and I don't want to, not be responsible for them within vision. Well, that's my Kolbe A assessment, and it's what I learned the most from this course. Thank you very much for watching.